Okay, we're going to do a walk around of this 2013 Chrysler Town and Country. Start off with, you do have two remotes. You will see here, to use the remote start, you push that button. You'll push the remote start twice. The van will beep twice and then it will crank. There's that. To open the ramp, you're going to push this one twice. Door's going to open. Ramp's going to come out, and then the van is going to kneel down. You'll actually see, if you look closely, you can see the van kneeling, coming down on this side. And the ramp is coming out. To close everything back up, you do the same thing. Push this button twice. You'll see the ramp's going to go up, the door's going to close, and the van is going to go back up to the regular height. Closes back up. You'll see new tires here. You have the knobbies on them. The van itself, new headlights, no damage on the van. Just kind of walk around it. Crinkling in the plastic trim, chrome, very typical. You can buy those off of eBay if you don't like it. Hood. And no damage on the roof. This extremely nice 10-year-old van. To turn the remote start off, just push that button once. You'll see the van's locked. Is keyless entry. You just walk up, touch the thing, it unlocks itself. You'll see rear hatch or rear vent windows, your power windows, power mirrors here, and power locks. You're going to have automatic headlights, also push for your fog lights. This is all your interior lights. This actually what turns your kneel off. If this light is on, the kneel is not going to work. Really no reason to ever turn that off. You'll also see you got power adjustable pedals. If you look at the pedals, you'll see they move up and down. Your tilt and telescoping is right here. Steering wheel goes up and down and in and out. It is push button start. All you have to do, put your foot on it, have the key in your pocket, push it, and it cranks up. This is your Q strength, which goes to the Q strength that's underneath this seat, the automatic wheel locking system. You'll hear it beeping every time you start the car. If you're not using it, you just push this button there, that gets it to be quiet. You'll see you do have an inverter built in. I'll show you where those are in the back. This is where you actually turn it on. If the light's on, then the inverter's on. You do have climate control. Everything is digital. You can sync everything. You got heated seats here and here, heated steering wheel here. Sync makes all three systems on the same thing. It is not cold, that hot today. Cold today, so I'm going to cool this off just a little bit. Turn it off so we don't have to listen to it. Right there. You do have navigation here. View the map. Also have Bluetooth. You'll see here.
Phone ready.
Turn that off, and your Bluetooth. Your controls for all that is here, along with anything else you want to show in the deal. So miles, 91,658, just like the ad says. You'll see. Oh, show you this real quick, just so you know. There's the VIN number, same thing as in all the advertisements. Power driver's seat. This is your power lumbar. Let's see how this works. And then that's the rear. Everything there. You'll see you have 2 glove compartments. Top one here, bottom one here. Here is your owner's manual for the car, and then your owner's manual for the Q strength system here. Here you're gonna have passenger door or the driver's door. You'll see there. You can open and close it with this button up here. There's also a button right here on the side. Push this one, does the same thing. All those buttons do the same thing. Rear hatch here. Open it up there. And push it again to close it. Now for the ramp and the kneeling and that store, you're going to have a button here, the button here, button on the front of the door, and then you'll see the button back there. All of those are going to do the same thing along with the remote. This button here, see, opens the door, puts the ramp out, and you can't tell, but the van's kneeling too. This button over here on the wall right there, bring it all back in. The big red handle you see right there, that is your manual way to open the door from the inside. In case you're in an accident, battery's dead, something doesn't work. This will turn off all your windows. This is basically your child safety locks for the windows and the doors. So always watch this and make sure it doesn't get turned off accidentally. You'll see your footrest is here. Go around to the outside. You can also open any of these doors just by pulling the handle. That opens the door. On the inside, you'll see you have window shades on all 4, or just I guess the back 2. That's gonna close it back there. They take the window shade off of this one. Oh, interesting. So you got them on this window, and this window. Again, button here controls all this. Footrest is here. This does just fold it out of the way. If you're not using it, it just folds up. What you have here are inputs for the DVD player, which goes with your screen up here. You also have, you can turn the ramp off. So if you're loaning the van to somebody, you don't want them using the ramp, you can actually turn it off right there. If that light's working, then if it's flashing, nothing's going to work. Got 2 charging ports here. You'll be able to charge your phone or whatever, and then your 110 outlet that you turned on up here in the front. You can plug stuff in right there, just a regular 110. So this button here is a manual override. If you hold it, it will bring the ramp in. There's one more way to do stuff. door. So you basically have this one, the one that's behind here, the one that's on the roof, the one that's on the remote control. All do the same thing. You'll see you have your DVD player there, little storage compartment here. Here's your headsets for the DVD player. Second set of headphones. So you've got 2 headphones. And we're going to see, this is your cue string. Again, if you're going to use that or not. If you decide you don't want it there, we will take it out. But once it comes out, it can never go back in. So if it's something you think you might want to use in the future, then you definitely want to leave it in. Both of these seats will come out. You simply just step on this right here, and the whole seat will come up. You'll see it's on wheels. You can roll it out. So you can actually park a wheelchair in this area. You'll see this entire thing down to the floor is on wheel and will just roll out. I'll show you a little more about that when we get outside. A couple of little scratches here. Typical what you get from wheelchairs running into stuff. Little scratches and stuff there. Same thing on this side. And I'll get back out this door. Remote control for your DVD players right there. Keys for this. Couple little scratches here. Typical wear and tear you're going to get with a handicap van. So, in the front here, power windows. This seat is power also, just doesn't have lumbar. It all goes up and down. The seat back. You'll see this part here. If you're going to take this seat out, actually just take this out, lean it up by itself, then you'll roll the actual seat out. A little plug right here that you unscrew to take it out with. And then you'll see once you look and you have this out of the way, you'll see you have tie down points here, just like what you do in the back for the wheelchair. So if you have the wheelchair in the front, you'll move your straps and everything to this one instead of this one and this one. They're not in here, but the van will come with a full set of 4 straps and a seat belt. So again, if you're gonna take the seat out, you take the footrest out, you try to make sure this is centered, just so it's not heavy one way or the other. You kind of want to make sure it's all straightened up and down like that. Pull this back of it forward. Just so it balances and it's easier to move it around. You put it back in, you'll just drop this back in there. We'll come back to that in a minute. Basically, ramp you can see has no issues, no tears, barely looks used. You do have your rear hatch. Again, did that with the remote control, all power. What you've got back here is going to be your spare tire. These are taken out because if you look under there where the seat hooks, they have little flat spaces so that when you go in and out, but these will go under your seat if you just want it to make it look pretty when you come out. You're teetering your seat out all the time. There's some little flat planks so your wheelchairs are all bound into them. Again, more owner's manuals here for the actual van and everything like that. Service manual, window sticker, everything like that are in here. Again, in your spare tire, jack and all your tools are in here. Back in there. Button here to close your hatch. You do have a backup camera and you have backup sensors you can see in there. Or big battery right there. One more thing you can do Then we're going to put this back up. If you just want to put something in the van, walk up, pull the door handle. Nothing else is going to work but the door. That's the one way. Pulling that handle right there is the one way that the ramp doesn't come out and the kneel doesn't work. That just simply opens the door. Say if you were going to throw something in there or anything like that. Pull the handle again, and it'll close back. So you have to manually close it. That's the one way you do have to manually close it. Or you can use the buttons. So you're wanting to see underneath. You'll see no rusting. No dirt. There's a plastic gas tank. Part of the safety stuff there. One place that these vans are bad about rusting is in here. You'll see none of that at all on this van. Everything is just really nice. Floor. Rusting, just dirt. You'll see brand new struts. The places you